Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what strange secrets lie beyond the stars? Let me take you to Saturn, a planet you thought you knew. Because sitting right on its north pole is a storm that breaks every rule of what we thought storms could be. It's not a circle. It's not a spiral. It's a perfect hexagon. Yes, a six-sided geometric shape etched into Saturn's clouds, spinning like clockwork, and it's been doing that for over 40 years. Now get this. This isn't some minor weather pattern. This thing is massive, 29,000 kilometers across. You could fit 2 Earths inside it, with room to spare. Each side of the hexagon, roughly 14,500 kilometers long, longer than Earth's entire diameter. When NASA's Voyager first saw it in 1981, scientists were stunned. A perfect hexagon in space? It seemed impossible. But then came Cassini. In 2004, Cassini got up close. And what it revealed was even more bizarre. This hexagon isn't just painted on the surface. It towers through Saturn's atmosphere, 300 kilometers deep, and rising another 180 miles above the clouds. Imagine a skyscraper made of gas, larger than Earth itself, not built by humans, sculpted by physics. And here's where things get really wild. This storm doesn't just sit there. It spins with perfect precision. Every 10 hours, 39 minutes, and 24 seconds, it completes one full rotation. That's so precise, scientists use it to measure Saturn's internal rotation rate. Because Saturn doesn't have a solid surface, so this storm became the planet's ticking clock. And at the very center, a hurricane. Not just any hurricane, one of the largest and most powerful in the solar system. The eye alone is over 2,000 kilometers wide. That's 50 times larger than a typical hurricane on Earth. Winds roar at 320 kilometers per hour. It makes Earth's worst storms look like a breeze. So, how on Saturn does something like this even happen? The leading theory? Jet streams. Saturn's atmosphere is full of fast-moving air currents, rivers of gas moving at hundreds of miles per hour. When these collide with slower flows and combine with the planet's rapid rotation, they form a stable wave. And somehow, that wave naturally settles into 6 sides. Perfect geometry, emerging from chaos. To prove this, scientists at Oxford recreated it. They spun a tank of water on a rotating table and created different flow speeds. The result? Hexagons. Stable, self-forming, beautiful. Same physics. Tiny tank, giant planet, same result. But here's the kicker. The hexagon only exists at the North Pole. The South Pole? Just a regular circular storm? No hexagon, no symmetry. Why? No one knows. And that mystery has scientists scratching their heads to this day. Let's put Saturn's hexagon into context. Earth has polar storms too, but they wobble, shift, collapse. Jupiter? It has the Great Red Spot, massive but just a circle. Venus? Polar vortexes that change shape every day. Neptune? A dark spot that vanished completely. Saturn's hexagon is the only known stable geometric storm in the entire solar system, and it gets weirder. Between 2012 and 2016, the hexagon changed color from deep blue to golden yellow. As Saturn's northern summer approached, sunlight triggered chemical changes and the storm transformed. It's not just a shape. It's a dynamic system with walls that trap particles, separate zones, and weather patterns we still don't fully understand. And through it all, it stays stable, decade after decade. Earth's hurricanes last a week or two. Jupiter's red spot is shrinking, but Saturn's hexagon? Still spinning, still sharp, still perfect. That tells us something powerful is keeping it alive. Recent research reveals that deep beneath the clouds, giant storms may be compressing a horizontal jet stream that carves out the hexagon's edges. We can't see these storms directly, but they shape what we can see, like invisible architects. And it's not just about Saturn. This storm is helping scientists unlock how atmospheres work on planets everywhere, how jet streams form, how waves behave, how geometry emerges from the chaos of gases. It's even helping us model extreme weather on Earth and beyond. All of this from a shape in the clouds. Saturn's hexagon reminds us that space isn't just cold and empty. It's alive, moving, sculpting. A storm the size of 2 Earths, shaped like a perfect hexagon, spinning with machine-like precision, unchanged for over 40 years. And yet, we still don't know exactly how it formed or why it only exists in the north. This is what keeps scientists up at night. So next time you look up and spot Saturn, a tiny dot in the sky, remember, there's a storm raging up there, a monument to the strange, beautiful rules of the cosmos. And it's been patiently waiting for us to understand it.